The agency might be one of the best underrated ways to make money in GTA Online. That is because it is confusing. I have figured out the best way to use it and to make tons of money. So watch the entire video because this is the easiest income I've seen. If you enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated to help spread the video to more people, and subscribe for more content like this. So there is a safe in the office which can be used to collect your agency's passive income. It will start out at the measly $250 a day. However, this is something that can be increased for every fifth contract you do. So for every fifth contract, it goes up by $500 per day, having a limit on up to $50,000 per in-game day. Sadly, this means you will have to complete 500 contracts maxed out, which is a lot, and it can take some time. However, don't forget you get paid for doing each of these security contracts. We will be getting into these later on, so just stay with me. Let's say you complete 500 specialist plus difficulty contracts, paying over $60,000 every time you complete one. Then you will have made over $30 million, and that is without the passive income included. And the passive income is paid out every 48 minutes or one in-game day, having a max limit on $250,000 stored at the same time. So let's say you were to max out the passive income and then leave the game running, and remember to collect the money, of course, then you will get $1.5 million every 24 hours just for collecting the passive income. While at the same time, you could be doing KO Heist or something else that has been released to get way more money. The bad side of this is it will take some time to do the 500 security contracts, obviously. However, if you do the security contracts between setups or other sale missions, then you will have quickly to start increasing the daily payout, and it will give you motivation to keep continuing. The good news are you can do these missions in an email-only lobby. You can also call Franklin after your first completion to directly start a new security contract without having to enter the agency. However, you're not able to choose which mission you get, so you might get something that is not the best paying option. So unless you are far away from the agency, or you tend to get stuck in a black loading screen when you enter the agency, then it might be worth it to just call Franklin if you're having problems getting into the agency or you're far away. Let's move on to security contracts. The security contracts, they are severely underrated. This can be one of the best ways to make money legitimate solo. Each mission will take under 10 minutes if you know what you're doing. Some can be completed as fast as maybe 2 or 5 minutes. And the pay is not as simple as you might think, so let's keep watching and I will explain this to you. There are several different mission types. I recommend you complete any except asset protection, which will take around 10 minutes to do because you will have to protect an area for 10 minutes, so there's no way to speed this up. The other missions can be completed faster, some even in 2 or 3 minutes if you use the Oppressor Mark II. And the mission called Asset Recovery might take 3 minutes or it can take 10 minutes depending on how lucky you are with the RNG. In general, I recommend you take the highest paying mission you can, so you get the most money out of this, except if it is the Asset Protection. There are 3 tiers of difficulty, and they will pay a different amount of money in addition to the passive income. The easiest is Professional, which pays from $32,000 to a low $40,000. The medium option is the Specialist, which normally pays between low 40 to around 55-ish thousand. And the most paying and hardest is the Specialist Plus, which normally pays you above $60,000. However, if you just have an Oppressor, it should be pretty easy to do. So yeah, this is not KO Perico levels of pay yet. However, if you do this and you get the passive income, then it will quickly become a very good secondary income source. Let's move on to the Payphone Assassinations, because these ones pay very good. For anyone who's played GTA Story Mode, you know Lester gave Franklin assassination jobs. Well, now Franklin is giving them to us. And you unlock these by doing a few security contracts or by finishing the Dr. Dre Story Mode. You can also request these by calling Franklin. Just know there is a 20-minute cooldown after you finish each assassination. And these also pay pretty good money for not much work at all. If you just complete it, you get $15,000. However, if you complete it the way Franklin tells you to, then you get an additional $70,000 bonus, totaling it at $85,000. You will have to eliminate the target in the way the game tells you to get the bonus, and it can be a lot of different ways, including running them over or putting explosive in a golf hole and waiting for them to get to that hole, or by exploding their car. I definitely see it worth doing the assassination bonus because it pays so much more. And similar to the security contracts, this is something that can be completed in around 3 to 5 minutes, meaning there is a good pay for not a lot of work. let's move on to the Dr. Dre Story missions. And I have a mixed opinion about this because it takes a lot of time on the first playthrough, maybe 4 to 6 hours, and you have to go out and wait for Franklin to call you for every mission. However, once you have completed the first time, it is way faster to repeat this because you won't have to wait for Franklin. You can instantly start a new mission after you finish the last one. And this pays you around a flat million in addition to the money you get from doing the preps and the setups. So maybe like 1,090,000 for doing the story missions. And I do not think this is fun to replay because it is the exact same missions, and you must do 6 preps and 3 setups before you can do the actual heist. Like how the Doomsday heist works. Because in the Doomsday heist, you also have to do the preps and then some setups. And then after you did all of that, you could then do the heist. However, if you were to do the Cayo Perico heist instead of this, it would most likely pay you more per hour. You can also get stuck in a black screen when you enter the agency. I had this problem way too much on my Xbox, so you'll probably have the same issue that I have with the black loading screens. However, this might just be an issue I have. And you can also replay the heist and setups in an invite-only lobby, because when this heist first released, you had to be in a public session to use the computer. But that was just a bug and it's fixed now, so if you want to, you can do everything in an invite-only in the agency. And this only pays you around 600,000 per hour, this heist. So there are way better ways of making money in the game compared to grinding these story missions, as the Cayo Perico heist or selling your bunker or anything else really. And in the future, I imagine we will get different clients for agency, which will expand the story, hopefully increasing the pay. However, that is just speculation for now, but I have a feeling Rockstar will be giving some more stuff to the agency, some more clients, something more. But as I said, this is just speculation. But if it is, I was here to tell it to you. If you did not know yet, you are able to get both snacks and body armor from the agency. You can buy body armor at a small discount from the armory, and you can refill your snacks in the kitchen just next to the armory. I recommend that you buy the most expensive agency, as it has a great location in the city, it is close to the center and the highway, making it an ideal location to start out your missions from. It does cost almost 3 million for the basic version. However, you don't have to buy all the upgrades, and not even all at once even. I would recommend getting the accommodation upgrade so you can spawn inside of the agency. I would also recommend getting the armory so you can buy body armor and weapons here. However, they are not required for this, and you can buy them later if you decide to. The vehicle workshop is only useful if you want to buy upgrades for a few cars that can be fitted with an anti-missile lock-on feature or a remote control option. However, if you don't have a lot of money right now, you can skip this for now. And if you have any questions to the video or personal tips, leave them down below and upvote the ones you like. Share this video with your GTA friends. Thanks for watching all the way through.